On its final day of life, the penny didn't quietly disappear. It went out in a way almost no one saw coming. You're watching the Y Vault, where we dig into the stories the world forgets. Follow now so you don't miss the next video in this series about the coin that will be no more. November 12th, 2025. Inside the US Mint, the atmosphere felt strange. Part normal workday, part history in the making. The presses that had run for 232 years were now preparing their final cycle. Technicians triple-checked the machinery. Supervisors watched the counters. Workers who had minted billions of pennies stood by in quiet anticipation. And then, the last run. Sheets of zinc blanks fed into the coining press. A flash of pressure, a burst of copper plating, and the familiar clink that echoed like it always had. But this time, everyone knew they'd never hear it again. The final batch was separated immediately. Not for circulation, but for preservation. Some would go to national archives, some to museums, some to government vaults. Word leaked online within hours. Collectors swarmed auction sites, forums, and coin shops, desperate to secure a piece of history. Prices spiked instantly, not for rarity, but for significance. One worker said the last day felt like watching an old friend retire. Another said, "It didn't hit me until I heard the silence after the press stopped." And that was it. A coin that had survived wars, shortages, and political battles. Ended not with a ceremony, but with a final click behind factory doors. In Episode 8, we look outward, at the countries that ditched their pennies long before the US, and what America learned from them.